Smoking tourists are not welcome in Thailand, says Health Minister. How far would you go when nature calls? And lastly, we've got headlines and updates from all across Thailand here on Good Morning Thailand. Hello, I'm Jay.
I am Natty.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I actually had a lot of fun.
before we start. Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. This show is brought to you by Andamanda Water Park. Use the timestamps to skip to the part where you're here to find out more about. Starting today with pot smoking, tourists are not welcome in Thailand. How dare someone say that? Who would dare to say that, Nettie?
You want to take a guess?
The one and only.
Everyone's favorite. Official.
Public Health Minister. So I saw an article on Bangkok Post with the headline, Pot Smoking Tourists Not Welcome in Thailand. Now, I thought that was a really interesting... yes, I can hear myself. Inception.
Sorry.
That's fine. Yes, so Thailand's health minister is discouraging tourists from visiting the country who come to smoke weed recreationally. Now, that statement came out when reporters asked Kun Anutin how he felt about the recreational usage used among the tourists. And he said specifically, in quotations, we don't welcome those kinds of tourists. Now, the funny thing is that the government is expecting 8 million to 10 million arrivals this year, and that's up from 7 million the previous year, or previously before the pandemic. And how are they going to manage that if they're not trying to target more people because of the cannabis? Canisters, like there are many cans on the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. Wee! This is going off. All right.
Right.
Please jump in.
Well, okay, a quick thought on that. I think as a politician, he has to go on record to say
Yeah.
that, Mary Jane is not to be used recreationally. As a party leader, as the health minister, and
And he's
just
gonna
to
try
please
run
people.
for the prime minister now.
Exactly. So he can't go on record saying that, use it recreationally. And also part of the reason he was promoting Mary Jane so much was for medicinal purposes, because he's the health minister, obviously. Now, Kun Anutin, he's open to recreational use. So there was another article that was talking about in a recent meeting that he had. This was actually yesterday. Public health minister on Wednesday actually said that further liberalization of cannabis for recreational use
Cans. There are so many cans on the street.
Cans.
is possible in the future if the public accepted it. It's just that kind of day, isn't it? Yeah. Anyways, the C word, Mary Jane. He's open to recreational smoking of Mary Jane. And he said that the new Mary Jane law, there's an opening in that law. As in, they would allow for an amendment via committee to legalize the recreational use of
Cans.
canna in the future. Canna.
Cansies. Yes.
Sorry.
So it seems like it's planned
Yes.
already anyway.
Yeah, this can be done if people agree that Mary Jane is not harmful. They want to teach people how to use it appropriately, how to use it properly, and if everyone comes together and says, all right, this is not a dangerous drug, and that we can use this properly, there is an amendment allowed in the law to change it and therefore be...
I feel like they should treat
smoking.
it as like cigarettes or alcohol. There is rules already for that. Just implement the same rules on this, and I think that should be fine.
What rules are there on cigarettes?
Like you
Less than 20,
yeah.
you can't buy it. There's certain times of the
age,
day.
okay.
Yeah,
Age.
exactly.
Yeah, you can
Alright.
buy it.
I feel like that's a good base to start from, and then add more to that.
Yeah, but
Why
the
complicate
effects of
things?
nicotine are still very different to Mary Jane, and different people handle it completely differently.
Yeah, but right now there is no clear-cut laws against it. So I just feel like if you
yes,
have a good
absolutely.
base from that, you already have that. So why don't use it?
Yeah, or why not just learn from the countries that have already legalized it, right?
Exactly.
Like, so in California, if you want to set up a shop, like it's a proper shop, you can't just look through the window and see through.
Yeah.
It's actually completely closed. You have to show your passport or ID before you even get into, like, there's second layers before you can get in. And that's how uneasy it is to get the Mary Jane in certain countries, right? So, I mean, you can learn from experience, or you could learn
From other countries.
Secondhand, yeah, from people who already know.
Now, the Ministry of Health has actually reported about 60 hospital admission cases with severe conditions caused by the improper use of Mary Jane. This is from June 6th to August 16th. One case per day on average, which is a figure that means nothing really, compared to a population of 70 million people. This was one of the quotes from
People
the
are
health
prone
minister
to
himself.
allergies anyway. How would they know they're allergic to cans?
Cans.
Possibly.
Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. On another note, let's now talk about Bangkok and its roads. In particular,
The notorious Rama 2 road.
that's right.
So there was another accident was reported yesterday at the U-turn bridge. So actually it started on July 30th. I think we all knew about that. The U-turn bridge over the Rama 2 road collapsed onto 4 vehicles, and I think we talked about that. One female passenger was killed, and with a 5-ton concrete slab falling onto her car, and then another construction worker who fell from the bridge later also died at hospital. And a couple of weeks before the collapse, one person posted a dashcam video of an accident on the same road. The video featured a heavy steel beam falling onto a pickup, making the car bounce into the air. It was only luck that the couple in the car were not injured and other cars on the road weren't hit or damaged. And then last week, a man posted a picture of his damaged car window after a tarpaulin full of rainwater fell onto his car from a construction site above him on the Rama 2 road. The picture shows the hanging of the tarpaulin on the unfinished bridge. Fortunately, there was no injuries. And then yesterday, the 4th accident was reported on the road. A car was hit by a 3-meter iron bar that fell from a 6-wheel truck working on the construction site. Luckily, though, the steel bar didn't fall directly onto the car, and the 50-year-old female driver was safe, but her car's bumper was damaged by the bar. So it seems that there are many construction projects going on along this road, and it is known for heavy and crazy traffic. But now, to add to people's worries, there is also safety standards, poor safety standards going on there as well. So I'm sorry to hear that, and this is like the 4th accident in the span of like 2 weeks, so I think there needs to be something happening there.
Right.
It's like some government agency or officials needs to step in and fix this.
My sentiments exactly. I was thinking like, who is governing that district, around
Exactly.
the Rama 2 area? Because it seems
Is
to
it
be
part
very
of Bangkok?
specific.
I think
Yes,
it
yes,
is,
yes.
right? So I think the Bangkok governor now, I think.
Right. But
It's time.
they have certain districts though. Like so the Bangkok governor does the whole of
Yeah.
Bangkok, right? And then there's like sub districts. Like
Yeah,
who
yeah.
does the Rama 2 area? Really needs to dig in and kind of investigate what's
Yeah.
going on.
Well, yeah, that road is definitely being highlighted more and more. So everything that goes wrong.
And we did
on
that poll, remember? Are you worried? If you ask me now, I'd say yes.
I would be worried.
It's still, I mean, it's been
On
a
that
while.
road.
No, I don't think so. I mean, yes, it's an isolated incident, though. That's how I feel.
4 times
What
in
do you
2 weeks, there's 4 accidents that happened on that road, on Rama 2 road.
It's a very
alone.
long and very high traffic, highly populated, one of the most famous roads. Of course, 4 accidents in 2 weeks is not a lot. Now, yes, being caused by a beam falling,
Yeah.
yes, but that's what I'm saying. It's extremely highlighted right now because everyone's like looking at that road now, right?
Yeah.
So
I hope there's some changes.
yeah, definitely. Hopefully they make some changes for that. All right. For now, we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be talking about some other news headlines across Thailand. So we'll be back right after this. And welcome back. You're watching Good Morning Thailand, and this show is brought to you by Andamanda Water Park. Visit Andamanda Water Park next time you travel to Phuket for a nice sunny and wet holiday.
I like sunny and wet holidays.
Of course you do. Also, like to give a big shout out to Kevin Tanner. Thank you, Kevin Tanner, for being a Thaiger legend. We appreciate your support. And viewers, consider becoming a member for the Thaiger for exclusive perks like behind the scenes footage, bloopers, updates. Sometimes we tell them before everyone else. And also live chat privileges. Yeah. Oh, also, we're doing a giveaway.
Yay!
That's the
I love
exciting part.
giveaways.
Me too.
Okay, Voice of God, can we please
Let me
ask
help
your
Voice of
help?
God.
We're going to be doing a competition this week.
Ooh.
And we're going to be giving away some
Goodies.
Tiger merch. Hoodies.
Goodies.
Oh, goodies. I thought you
Goodies.
said hoodies. I was like, do we have Tiger hoodies? Great idea.
It is actually.
But yeah, we've got some...
I hope I don't. Okay.
yes.
So for the first tier,
That's right.
I think everybody gets this.
Yes.
The shirt that we wear on Mondays.
Yeah, we're going to do a competition. We're going to have 3 different prizes. Our Monday shirts. It's the Tiger Polo.
It's actually really
The
comfortable.
classic natty Tiger Polo.
So you can all twin with us.
Yeah.
We also have on tier number 2.
Tier number 2.
Tier number 2.
Shut up. Maybe Sarah, can you hold this
Yes.
up maybe so they can
Sure.
see?
We have the Tiger tote bag,
Oh, look
which
at
which
this.
one of our members taught us that it can also be made into a pillow cover.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
So thank you, Ron, for that. Yes,
He
retired
was so
Ron.
creative. Like
Very.
he put these straps inside and
Yeah.
stuffed it with like feathers, and then it became a pillow.
Did you send a video?
Yeah.
He
showed
did. He sent us
pictures.
a picture. Yes. And lastly,
Oops.
tier 3
Should I keep up this up?
for the competition prize will be the famous Tiger painting.
With Natty's
That's right.
signature.
Natty's
Sarah's.
signature. Only
Oh,
Natty.
only
No,
Natty.
nobody's gonna buy it now.
Yeah, it'll be the whole team for Tiger painting. So yeah, stay tuned for the competition this week. We also have mugs, by the way.
Muggies, oh my gosh.
That's right. So
the
we
stripes are my
yeah
favorite.
we have the stripy mug, the stripy tiger mug,
And the tea.
and the tiger tea mug. This will also be on for the competition. Anything's possible. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You better be excited. Yeah.
I am.
Cool. We're gonna move Josephine to the left, and yeah,
This
she's
can be on my lap for now.
Yeah, there we
Ooh,
go.
nice.
very nice. All right, moving on. It's now time for the quick fire round.
Ooh.
Are we ready, ladies?
I am
Pew.
very ready, gentleman.
Yep. Ready.
Are you okay today?
Are you okay?
Am I okay? I think I'm okay. All right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's check out some of the headlines across Thailand. This is Thaiger Good Morning Thailand quick fire round. Now, a son tried to starve his mother to death. He died of tuberculosis in the northeast of Thailand.
That's karma's.
Crazy story. So a Thai man who tried to starve his mother to death in the hope of getting her inheritance was found dead yesterday in the family home in Isan Buriram. Police found the dead Thai man nearby his bedridden mother, who said that she'd been using she was eligible to use state subsidies money for her elderly care, and because she was disabled. However, her son actually took that money and used it for booze and let her starve and make her suffer. And she claims that he did it all for the inheritance, so that after she passed away, he'd be able to sell the house and the land, etc., etc. However,
is horrible.
yeah, he was found dead.
Joke's on him.
With
Yeah.
tuberculosis nearby his bedridden mother, and then police officers found them. Sticking to the topic of police officers, the police officer who shot a noodle vendor. This story was dominating Thai media. I think this happened a couple of months ago, but yeah, the police officer who shot the noodle vendor, he's been sentenced now to 25 years in prison. What happened was basically a street vendor in Patong, this police officer got drunk last year, and this was last year, and yeah, he's been sentenced to 25 years behind bars for the crime. Apparently the noodle vendor, it was completely random that the police officer just, basically lost it, was drunk, and then decided to shoot this person. The noodle vendor really didn't do anything. He didn't retaliate. He wasn't trying to cause a problem or anything. And yeah, unfortunately, he was the victim was permanently disabled now because he was shot near the spine and he was unable to work. Now, initially, the Royal Thai Police paid him only 20,000 baht in compensation, though the police chief later donated 100,000 baht, and online donations raised about 700,000 more. Now, this week he was sentence, and the officer will officially be able to help that man and that family because he was ordered to pay almost 8 million baht in restitution for his crime and the damage done. The former police officer was given 20 years to fully pay the nearly 8 million baht to the noodle vendor and his family.
Can I just add quickly? There are stories like this that happened before where the court orders the person to pay and then they just say that they don't have money and they just stop paying. So I just hope that they're doing something to force him to make him pay the 8 million because this is so unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if he's going to be in prison for 25 years.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, at least some justice in terms of that. For the crime itself, he was fined 1,000 baht, and in addition, he has to pay about 8 million baht to the victim, and sentenced to 25 years. 25 years and 4 months in jail. Moving on to our next story, Thai netizens, as in people online, I never understood the word netizens, they're angry at an SUV driver for using a siren while driving because he had to go to the loo.
But why does he have a siren in his car?
Excellent question, Sarah. Now, people are generally outraged because there's video out of this black SUV car that was traveling at high speed using their siren just to go to a toilet. Now, the video was revealed. A person was taking a video of this. They basically drove and stopped at a petrol station. 3 passengers got out of the car and went to the toilet. And they didn't really seem to be in a hurry, apparently. And it's believed the car belonged to a government state department or some state news reporter because the back of the car showed a Garuda sticker, which is the national emblem of Thailand, a Thai flag sticker, and a word sticker that read news.
What?
So
News?
Yeah, it read this one.
Sticker said news. Oh, cow.
Cow,
Yes.
which means news. Yeah. So some parts of the video also show that the SUV has a sticker saying Fire and Rescue Volunteer of Thailand. Now, anyone who uses flashing lights or a siren inappropriately could face a fine of up to 1,000 baht.
Wow.
That's all?
Yes.
See, that's what I
But
said.
ask yourself, if you had a siren in your car and nature called, would you use your siren? Natty.
I would just...
Be honest. Be completely honest.
Can I be honest? I'm looking at the footage, and
Yeah.
it looks like they could easily have just gotten out of the car. There's no traffic, and just used nature as like the bushes,
What if you wanted to go for
like a proper bathroom.
a bigger one? Yeah.
And drive a little bit faster, but you don't need a siren. In his case, I think he should be fine.
So that's what I'm saying. So if you had a siren and you had to go,
That's such a hard question because
Exactly, that's the
I
point.
have been in a situation where I was stuck in traffic for over 5 hours and I really needed to
no.
go. Yeah, and once I got out, I was mad. Like I could feel the cortisol not leaving my body for many, many hours later. So it could make you do weird things sometimes when you really need to go and you can't.
Sarah, opinions? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
I don't know. There's also a question of morals, right? And like ethics there. But I don't know. It didn't seem like there's traffic or anything.
Yeah.
I need to know the full story to really make a judgment here. But I would say for now, no. I wouldn't.
Well, yeah, it
use
seems like, the guy has a couple of government stickers. He's got a siren on his car. He wanted to go to the bathroom and he just wanted to use it. And
that's
therefore he
another
did.
story of like abusing.
Yeah.
Abuse of power.
Yeah,
In this
exactly.
case specifically, this is complete abuse.
All right.
Just like the policeman, he had a gun.
Yeah. The noodle dude.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Our last quickfire story is regarding the EPL, which is the English Premier League. Now, they've praised Thailand for a crackdown on illegal footy sites. Now, English Premier League, it's licensed to True Vision. So if you don't have True Visions in Thailand, you can't legally watch it on TV unless you illegally stream it. Now, representatives from the English Premier League yesterday, they met with the Deputy Commissioner General of the Royal Thai Police to express gratitude for Thailand's efforts to protect the copyright of the UK's live football broadcast. Basically, they've stopped the broadcast that is normally on True Visions to be shown on Thai Facebook and websites illegally. They have done a crackdown, but if you still wanted to watch it illegally, you could just watch the English Sky Sports or Super Sports. I mean, it's not even genius. If you literally went to Google and just said football live streams, the top 2 searches will give you a copy stream. Why would you want to watch True Vision's copy? That's what I thought to myself.
Maybe for convenience.
I guess, yeah. Thai commentary makes sense. All right.
go.
On that note, that was my quick fire round. Those were some of the headlines from around Thailand. We're now going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be addressing some of your comments and questions, members. So we'll be back right after this. Conversation and have your voice heard. Discuss the issues, share information, and get information. Thaiger Talk is where you keep in touch with everything Thailand. Go to thethaiger.com/talk. Welcome back. It's now time to answer some of your comments and questions that the members have asked. So enter the chat, the voice of God.
Hello.
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 Since you guys are feeling mellow, I'll be the chipper one.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Kevin Eagle said, "Can we have a feisty natty today?"
Oh, feisty. Rawr. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of chirpy as well. Not in the mood to bite.
Natty is trippy today.
Must be from the activity yesterday.
Oh, yes.
You-
Oh, so for members, we will be releasing behind the scenes of what me and the Voice of God did yesterday. It was quite a fun event, so stay tuned for that. Members only.
That's
Yes.
right. You froze yourself.
We did become human popsicles
Yes.
for a little bit, yeah.
We actually had a donation from Gringo Papi.
Oh, thank you
Gringo
very much,
Papi.
Gringo Papi. Thank you for supporting the channel and also supporting the fact that we said the C word
Hens.
about
Actually,
6 times.
you
today.
guys you didn't just say the C word multiple times. There was once in the first story that Natty was presenting, she said the W word.
Oh, no,
once.
I did.
She said the W word and
What's
then
the
the C
W
word,
word?
and then
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We.
she said W first, then C, and then
And then everything.
And
And,
then
then,
M.
P
C,
as well.
And then C. Yeah,
P.
again, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't. I wanted to unmute and go you guys did it, but it's okay. But yeah, from Gringo Papi, the message when he donated was "Good looking bunch, cheers guys from Vancouver."
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
That's very nice.
Caro.
And when you guys showed off our merch, retired Ron said, "Yay, another chance to win some cool merch."
Yay.
Retired Ron is possibly the best competitor we've ever met on the Thaiger. There's not a contest he hasn't won yet. We've only had 2 and he's won both of them. I don't understand. It's rigged. It's rigged, I tell you.
We need to find a better way to make it fair.
The man knows he's a winner. He's a serial winner. What are we going to do about it?
Okay, when you talked about Mary Jane smoking tourists are not welcome in Thailand, whew, I almost said the real word. We had a comment from the Facebook live stream, Scotty Barr. This is quite long, so I'll try to keep up with me. Why do they want to legalize it? And then he shows $sign. It's okay for medicinal use, as oil recreational use will only have a small percentage of any population to use it anyway. It's all about the money for politicians and big pharma companies. That's the experience in Western countries. Start looking at research-based facts, not just commentary. I did not know the ending was that. I just kept reading it.
Any comments, Nettie?
You know, back in 2018, they already legalized Mary Jane to be for medicinal purposes.
Oh yes, yeah.
And then it was fine. I thought that was a good move. And then they made this thing we want to further decriminalize the whole entire plant. But they don't want people to use it recreationally. I'm like, but you did
Very
that. But
contradicting.
yeah, because in 2018, you already did that for the medicinal purposes. So how can you not know that it's going to go this way, kind of? Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of given, right? That it's benefiting big companies and politicians.
Yes.
It's Big Pharma.
Yeah, and it's always like that.
Gotta take Big Pharma down.
So yeah.
Moving on. The Rama 2 road story, the guilty of being a repeat accident offender. We had a comment from Sick Puppy and PG Santa. They both, Sick Puppy said, "Where is the Bangkok equivalent of OSHA?" You guys know what OSHA is, right? OSHA.
No, what is that?
Yeah.
It's Occupational Safety and Health Administration.
Oh. Do we have that in Thailand?
Yeah, so PG Santa was like, lull at the idea of Thailand having an OSHA equivalent. Something about road safety.
Definitely, we do have that in Thailand. It's just
It's just
What is it though? I actually don't know. I should know.
Well, you should, but
I
you
should.
don't.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Health and safety.
I'm gonna Google it later.
Yeah.
Sick Puppy. Sick Puppy was out last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bobo?
Bobo.
Yeah, no, I don't.
He
I'm
said
not.
Bobo.
He wasn't. He actually, I believe he travels from Pattaya to
Bangkok.
Soy 11.
Where Bobo
Sick
is.
Puppy, you dirty dog. Give us the dirty secrets. What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
Care
How
to
was your
share?
night out?
He was at Juicy.
Oh!
Juicy, look at it.
Juicy's the-
Now they're happy.
Juicy's the place to be, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Oh, where is it? Okay, so the topic on the police officer shooting a noodle vendor. Mark Robo said, "Good point, Sarah. Hopefully they'll make sure he works, but never owns anything until he pays up."
I agree. Yeah.
Nice.
And then the topic on. Oh, sorry. Did you want to
No,
comment?
he didn't.
Oh, so Thai netizens angry at the SUV driver. Paul Shackleton said just 1,000 baht to drive around with a siren and flashing lights. It seems cheap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in that situation where you really need to go to the toilet and you're that desperate, 1,000 baht seems cheap,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, the penalties here are so arbitrary. Like the numbers, like for example, if you run the red light, it's 500 baht. But if, let's say, you really need to use the loo, 500 baht, maybe for my bladder. My bladder is worth more.
But
I
I
don't
think
know.
this is a number 2 for him. It can't be number 1.
Okay. What if it's one
Just
and
saying.
two?
Regardless of one or two, I would like to move away from this topic.
Kevin Eagles asked, would Sarah, Jay, or Natty break the rules by trying to use a restroom in a cafe or a restaurant without buying anything?
I've done that a couple times.
Yeah,
Really?
Me too.
Yeah.
I've never.
Right.
I've
I
asked
no.
7-Eleven.
I have rarely in my life ever used the bathroom outside of my home.
Oh.
So you
But
don't
there are
even go
people like
here.
that.
No. Yeah. I think it might just be like an Indian thing or like an Asian thing, but like since I was young, it's always like before you go out, you know,
I really wanna
you've got
say
to visit
something,
the
but I
bathroom.
won't.
No,
And
now you have to.
I have healthy habits where I visit the loo every morning, so I don't have these emergency situations outside. At work, it's different. I spend 10, 11 hours here, right? So I would go I would use the loo.
What
you
about
know?
the malls?
No, I don't.
What?
Even if you have to really go.
I don't have to go. I know if I know I'm
There's
gonna
never an incident that
if
you
I know I'm gonna go out, I just visit the loo before I step out of my home.
I'm gonna secretly put something in and then ask you, "Hey, let's go out for dinner."
It's not
That's
that
like-
difficult, but that's the thing. I think maybe women visit the loo more than men.
True.
But the thing is, like, you're not a one-off incident. Like, I know a couple of our colleagues here as well who would actually not use the toilet here even. Yeah.
And I'm also a little bit of a clean freak. I don't feel clean.
Right.
So I've trained myself in a way to have this kind of behavior and have this kind of ritual before. Like
But it's
I
not that
don't want to use
strange.
public
My
toilets.
brother is the exact same.
Yeah.
He would not use the school bathroom.
yeah.
Would come back home.
Like,
I know why,
in
because
a
you
mall?
guys are
you crazy?
because
Like,
you
there's,
guys are
thousands-
dirty. Because like
thousands
our because the women's bathrooms are a bit cleaner. So
Oh, you
I
mean
don't
men
mind.
in
yeah,
general?
men in general. Because you
No.
everywhere.
No,
And
no.
they're like, oh, I don't want to.
That's a good
do
point.
that.
I'm not gonna. No, okay. The men's toilets aren't that bad, but not in malls, anyways. But it's the fact that 1,000 people have used that bath, like that toilet, before you.
Did you know that butt cheeks are one of the cleanest organs of the body?
So I'm not gonna go around licking
That's a
butt
fun
cheeks.
fact. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Franco7 said Jay the machine.
Sorry, the what?
Jay the machine because
apparently,
you just
yeah.
you only have like a certain time.
It's just inbuilt. It's like you don't go to public toilets. I would try my best not to. Yeah.
Anyways, that's all I got.
Surely I'm not the only one. Yeah.
No, your brother.
And Sarah's brother.
some
Sarah's
people here.
brother and me are
Weird
Buddies.
people.
normal.
Normal.
Okay, that's all I got for comments.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know your no.
No.
Your-
No.
But please don't. Do us all a favor and please don't tell us your more rituals. But yes, we hope you've enjoyed today's episode. There's almost 300 people watching us live right now on YouTube, as well as the people watching us on Facebook. Please click the like button if you've enjoyed the show. It really does help us with the engagement of the video, helps spread the word and grow the Thaiger family. As for now, I'd like to say thank you, Natalie.
Hello.
And welcome back after you ditched me
welcome
and Sarah
back.
yesterday.
Wow,
We
welcome
missed
back
you.
after all this.
Scum, Natalie.
Sorry, next time I'll get you.
Enjoying yourself
know, we
away
felt
from
left
us.
Wait, yo, I
out.
don't
Oh,
know
we
if
did.
it was enjoyable, to be honest. Voice of God, did you enjoy yesterday?
Oh, wow.
Roller
That's right.
coaster
The voice of
ride.
God went and did a video with Natalie
Left us
yesterday.
too.
And apparently she was very aggressive.
As
was
you will see in the
aggressive and I
video
was
coming out soon.
emotional, really emotional. So, yeah.
All right, and thank you, Sarah, for holding the ship yesterday after it sunk 3 times.
Nah, it was
Happy
fun.
belated birthday, JBB.
Oh yeah, happy birthday!
Thank you very
Again,
much. yes.
happy belated birthday.
It was yesterday, guys. Can you remember? I feel so awkward when people wish me happy birthday. I don't know what to say.
Happy birthday again.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Thank you very much for the very wonderful wishes today and yesterday. We hope you had a nice show. Enjoy the show. Yeah, thank you, Sarah, as well, by the way.
You're welcome.
Very well done. And thank you to Voice of God, who has finally returned.
Thank you.
And V-Shy and Hot Behind the Buttons. V-Shy also another trader who left us behind yesterday. But yes, thank you to all the viewers who were here with us yesterday and also today. And for your continued support. We love you. We thank you for everything you do. We will be here tomorrow live again for Lumberjack Fridays.
Oh.
I totally forgot about it already.
Yes, lumberjack.
Don't worry. They're inside. They're excited. So we'll see you tomorrow live here at 10 a.m. Good Morning Thailand live once again. For now, bye-bye.
Bye.